Hello, friends. So Zohran Mamdani has won the election, the mayor election. So 1st of January, he'll be starting from the 1st of January next year. I think that's when he'll be officially the mayor. So this victory speech is gone viral now. Let's listen to a few.
The billionaire class has sought to convince those making $30 an hour that their enemies are those earning $20 an hour. They want the people to fight amongst ourselves so that we remain distracted from the work of remaking a long broken system.
You know what? This is a funny thing, right? So on the one hand, there's communism where I think the government controls everything, and nobody's like maybe wealth is shared among everybody equally. Like ideally, that's how it is. I'm talking about like like nobody is allowed to be a billionaire or whatever. See what's happened to Jack Ma in China. So on the one hand, there's that. On the other hand, there's capitalism where you know people become billionaires. I don't know, like it like after a certain point, like there's this billionaire class, as Zoran Mumdani points out, they kind of become the gatekeepers, and then they control the basically the elites of the world. They control the world. But they make somehow make the people believe that they are in control and it's a democracy, whereas basically it's them who control the world and kind of start to gatekeep and whatnot. Now this is in a way kind of it has the same effect as communism, isn't it? Like I don't know how to explain that, but I'm saying once capitalism gets corrupted, it eventually ends up as some form of communism. That's what I'm trying to say. At least in communism, we know what we're dealing with. Whereas in the case of capitalism, the billionaire class and whatnot, like, they make us believe that we actually the elections matter and this is a democracy. But at the end of the day, no matter who get elected, it's the same thing, right? Like, I don't think we'll ever get to see the Epstein files, right? Like, that's what these guys, the Republicans, promised. But see what's happening now. Now we realize, like, they were also, probably in the Epstein files. So it's all like,
We refuse to let them dictate the rules of the game anymore. They can play by the same rules as the rest of us.
And this is interesting because this is one of the biggest cities, one of the most influential cities in the world. And he's the first Indian, first Muslim. There's a lot of first with this guy. So I also read somewhere an article. I'm not sure if it's an article or a YouTube video that Mossad are trying to assassinate Zohran Mamdani because he's anti-Israel, and he's already mentioned that he would arrest Netanyahu if he steps foot in New York and all that kind of stuff. And he also openly given interviews that billionaires should not exist and whatnot. So of course they're trying to they're going to try to.
Together, we will usher in a generation of change. And if we embrace this brave new course, rather than fleeing from it, we can respond to oligarchy and authoritarianism with the strength, It fears not the appeasement it craves.
And as Tupac said some time back, like this was long back, right? So it's on the one hand, we have billionaires with the kind of money and not knowing what to do. Elon Musk is going to be the world's first trillionaire, I guess, in some time. Trillionaire, I mean trillionaire. Like, so there's not many things that that the kind of luxury has not been invented for trillionaires, right? Like human society, human civilization has not advanced to that point because Andrew Tate mentioned, right, after about $200 million, it doesn't make difference. It doesn't make any difference how rich you are. Like if you have $250 million, 250, or I don't know, like I'm not sure if it's in the hundred or if it's like in the 50 million, some range he gives, right? After that, after about $200 million, it doesn't matter how rich you become, because there's nothing that the $200 million guy cannot buy that a billionaire can buy. I think that kind of luxury has not been invented yet, right? So on the one hand, you have these people, the kind of money they're not knowing what to do, and on the other hand, you have starving people. It's not even in a different country, within the same country. Like you have homeless people, right? So somewhere something is not right. We can we can have debates and whatnot. Capitalism is the best and this and that, but I don't think capitalism is as solve this problem here. So I don't know. Let's see what Zoran does.
After all, if anyone can show a nation betrayed by Donald Trump how to defeat him, it is the city that gave rise to him. And if there is any way to terrify a despot, it is by dismantling the very conditions that allowed him to accumulate power.
But Donald Trump must be pissed. Elon Musk must be pissed, because I think he tweeted that vote for Cuomo or something like that. I saw that tweet. And there's this video that I watched where like after the end of his speech, there's this Indian song that gets played in the background. It's a very popular song. If you're from India, you probably know.
Thank you.
It looks like that's his wife. She's beautiful. Huh? It's a very popular hit song in India. And this is, I wanted to show you guys. So this is his mom. This is Meera Nair. I think she's the one who made the movie Kama Sutra and some really popular movies. Not popular, I wouldn't say. She's the kind of director who makes like film festival kind of movies. So she's popular in that sense. And this, I guess, should be his dad. But, he said he's African. He doesn't look African. Maybe it's like Indian immigrants in Africa or something like that. Or he could be African. I don't know. Maybe Arab African or something like that. I'm not sure. And there's also Jawaharlal Nehru quote that he says in his speech. Quotes. Yeah, so Jawaharlal Nehru is like the first Prime Minister of India. Was the first
Standing before you, I think of the words of Jawaharlal Nehru. A moment comes but rarely in history when we step out from the old to the new, when an age ends and when the soul of a nation long suppressed finds utterance. Tonight we have stepped out from the old into the new. So let us speak now with clarity.
So he's definitely not hiding his Indianness or. Well, when I was watching his video, he also uh, said a few words in African language, I guess. So he's not hiding anything about his background, and he's a Muslim, obviously. So yeah, it should be interesting. Let's wait and see how. Yeah, what happens. See you guys in another video. Bye bye.